What's good, Nitro gang? Spotted birds, yes. Anyway, gonna do a little review on this, yeah. Hyper VS, such a good little car, this right here, ideal, right, for the first timer, right. You've got oil fill shocks, you can put any oil you want in them. These servos, the hobao ones right here, they're waterproof right here, so I mean I drift this in the wet right here and don't have any problems with the servos on this. It's bang on like here. You've got your receiver and battery tray here, and a waterproof button, a silicone cover for the button that you get with the car, all waterproof, no water ever gets in them, 100%, bang on. 3-port, I've got an 8-port in this at the moment like this, so it's performing a little bit better than normal like I've just been doing a little blipping around, running it in again, like just bedding the piston to the sleeve slowly, like taking my time. The 2-stage filter in here, they get wrecked because of the, but you make sure you get the right pipe here, yeah? so it's in line, because otherwise your filter's going to be all cock like here and then your shell won't fit. Right, I've replaced this, the cop's handle, that big orange, the big green dildo right here, with just a big, normal handle here, which I've adapted like, and I find it's much easier, so much easier, because it's only a 21, so it's easy to pull it. I can pick the car up with the compression. It's just been running it, so it's still warm. The pipe. This is a pipe off another Hyper 21. You can run any pipe on these engines. They'll accept any pipe. It's got a 3-needle carb in it, something which you shouldn't be afraid of. Whatever you hear people saying, oh, stay away from that, stay away from that. Yes, you don't need to tune with it right here, but once it's set, it's set. Okay, you don't touch that once it's set. And then obviously you've got a high speed, which do adjust for highest low speed, and you've got your low speed needle down there obviously. And then standard, you get these wheels with it like here. These wheels are pretty damn good like here. They've taken a beating. Put my own wheel studs on, wheel nuts, anti-slip ones. I'd highly recommend them if they don't come off. Put the side wings on myself. All in all, it's a damn fine buggy. I think you get the Pulsetronic sets with these Hypers like it, but Pulsetronics, I've had problems with the receivers on them like it. This never let me down, ever. I've had this for over a year now right here, and it's still going strong. Listen, I've had it in multiple cars. There you go. Highly recommend getting this. It's a car that can take a beating, it can take a hammering. The only problem I've ever had right here with it is me hitting a curb and that part there breaking. And on the other ones, it's happened to me twice, hitting a tree and hitting the curb. And I think one was a runaway, yeah. That was with the Tronics pulse gear like yeah. I've got vented. I put my own alloy shoes in there, just them alloys that you get off eBay like. 14 tooth vented this time, because I find myself I'm going through these clutch bells like they're going out of fashion here, because the power in this engine here. Obviously the one right here, the shell now right here. Some of you might not notice this right here, but I take note of these things here. Like the shell now here is aerodynamically sound with the rear wing, yeah. Right, see the way it's shaped like that, going up to the rear wing. It's all for downforce and streamlining it. you don't take notice of these things like it, but look at your shells right here and how they're designed, right, with the rear wing for the car, yeah, and how the aero, see the aero going down the back of the cabin sort of thing, like behind the engine, flicks up, so it goes underneath the wing, and it's raised, centered on here, or lowered edges, whichever way you want to see it like, but there you go. Anyway, I think guys, that's my review on the Hyper VS 21 3-port sleeper 8-port. Amazing bit of kit, amazing bit of kit. I think hobao knocked it out of the park with this car, yeah, to be fair. It's a damn fine buggy. And then of course there's the VS2, which has got the bigger engine in it. A bit of a tougher chassis on that, if I remember rightly, yeah. It's got different servo trays on it. This is like aluminium servo tray on this, like, yeah, but it's static, yeah. With the VS, you can take it off, which I don't really see the point of that, to be fair, like, but there you go. If your servos aren't going to fail, then what's the point of taking it out, like? There you go. And there's other adaptations as well that they've done to make it a stronger chassis on the VS2. There you go. But in all fairness, like, yeah, you can just stick a .30 in this, which I've seen lads doing, like, successfully, and smashing them. There you go. One other thing as well, right, second hand this, right, and it's just like brand new still. Second hand I bought it. I managed to look at, you know, destroy an engine, fix an engine, and it's still going. I paid 40 quid to fix the engine. It's the most expensive part. And 50 quid I paid to fix the engine, sorry. And that was the worst bit that's going to go on the car. The engine and sleeve. There you go, guys. I know some of you think, fucking hell, this guy's voice is boring like it, but it's my voice, bro. If you don't dig it, no, don't watch it. Simple as. Anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.